Welcome, everybody, to Football Sundays live at the world famous Foxy Lady. Not a bad way to start off your Sunday, that's for sure. I've woken up in worse places, believe it or not, for Football Sunday. But we are here now. Come on down. NFL ticket. The NFL ticket. Always some free food and a first-class organization. That is for sure. We're in live at the sports room, the latest venture of the Fox City, and my man Ryan Walsh, former big-time quarterback at New Bedford High School from the famous Walsh family. Famous or infamous? Depends which ones I'm talking about. Is that how it goes?
That's exactly right. Depends on who you're talking about, Mike.
So what do you think? Not a bad little spot, huh?
No, this place is nice. I haven't been here before. It's definitely a good setup.
It's very clean. I tell people you cannot believe how clean this place is. And they're getting ready to start their business day. Doors open at 1 o'clock. But, of course, the discussion of the day is the undefeated Patriots going to Baltimore to play Mr. Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. And it's one thing about the Ravens in an organization, I must say. Even though I believe the Pats are 9-3 against them in the last 12 meetings, the Ravens are one team and one organization that isn't afraid or doesn't get starstruck against the New England Patriots. Now, Ed Reed isn't walking through the door, and neither is Ray Lewis, or Terrell Suggs, and thank God for that. Okay, but this is an organization with great personnel people, with solid ownership, with a solid coach, Super Bowl winning coach, and most importantly, a winning culture. And a team that thinks they can win. And Ryan, isn't that half the battle when you're going up against Tom Brady and the Patriots and his 6 Super Bowl rings and the myth and the magic of Belichick? You know, some teams don't have a shot before kickoff. Others do, and the Ravens are one of them. Why? Why does that culture prevail in Baltimore?
Baltimore's always had a really good, talented team, and I think talent is key. And also the preparation, finding weaknesses that they match up against well, finding different things that they can do to beat the Patriots, or just limit the Patriots on their action, pretty much.
Yeah. Again, we talked about the Ravens, being there. They have come to Foxborough. They have beaten the Patriots in an AFC Championship game. They could have beat them twice if the wide receiver would have caught the ball. We go back to that play. Thank God he didn't. But this is an organization that can come in here. Let's talk about the quarterback, okay? And I like this kid, okay? I like his press conferences, okay? I like his demeanor. He obviously is as dynamic a runner as Michael Vick, okay? But I think the difference with him was, and he talked about it, there is a stigma against the running quarterback, okay? Unlike most running quarterbacks, he played in a pro system. For Bobby, who's the coach of Petrino, and Teddy Bridgewater, undefeated this year as a backup. This kid playing in a pro system has helped him in the maturation process of becoming a legitimate NFL quarterback. But what I really liked about him, after the success, there's a big thing in sports called surviving success, okay? He had some success last year, okay, and had a great year. But the kid didn't go home. He stayed in Baltimore and worked with the offensive coordinators and the offensive personnel and committed himself, okay, to becoming a better quarterback, to becoming more knowledgeable, to fine-tune his craft when others were in Las Vegas or wherever they were, enjoying their time off. Rightfully so. But this kid made a huge, huge commitment, and I really think it has shown in his development. People talk about Mahomes, okay, and don't get me, he's a once-in-a-lifetime talent. And they talk about a lot of the other good young quarterbacks out there, okay? But I think people were sleeping on this kid. And I think now that they're woke, and this kid is not only a threat to the Patriots today, but a threat to win the NFL MVP if he can win a game like this. You want to talk about the maturation process of him?
Yeah, the big thing, and especially for quarterbacks, they call it the sophomore slump, where their second year they really start to struggle. And like you said, he stayed in Baltimore. He put in the work. He put in the time. Yeah. And that's really key for a quarterback, is not letting up on your early success.
Sure.
And he's really shown this year, like you said, a real maturation of the quarterback position. Of playing quarterback is a 24/7, 365. There is no off season for a quarterback.
Sure. Now talk to me about the film study. Like what are you going to do off the field to get better? Like if he's staying in Baltimore and doing a lot of off the field preparation, what does that include? Film study? Talk to me about it a little bit.
Film study, timing with wide receivers, but especially on film study, you can pick up the smallest little detail of a cornerback who may have his eyes inside on a certain situation or line up, whether it's inside shade or outside shade, and what coverage he's going to do. Little things like that.
The nuances of the game.
Absolutely. Huge. And especially on guys that you play in the division. You see him a couple times a year, and you're going to have to see him in the playoffs. Those things come into play more than you could ever imagine, Mike.
It certainly has. And for him to make that commitment, there's an old saying, the harder you work, the luckier you get. Well, it's not about luck with this kid. He's earned it, and he is a once in a lifetime athlete. Not only is he a huge threat on the ground, but aside from probably Mahomes, one of the most explosive arms in the league.
Yes.
Towards an accurate deep ball. This kid is a triple threat, and it's going to be real interesting. Now, he's going up against the guy whose defenses make people think they're seeing ghosts. Okay, and you know what we're talking about, but not just with the Jets, with everybody. Ask the LA Rams in the Super Bowl. Ask Sam Darnold from the Jets. How does Belichick prepare to play a quarterback who is so multi-dimensional and can hurt you in 100 ways, like the Jackson kid from Baltimore?
Well, Belichick, what we just talked about, breaking down film and preparation, I don't think there's anybody better in the game than Bill Belichick at that. And he's going to find the one thing that you don't do well, and he's going to make you do it in order to beat them. And I think that's going to be the real test this week for Lamar Jackson, is whatever he doesn't do well, Belichick's going to make him do it.
And what do you think it's going to be? You think they're going to play a lot of zone? You think they're going to key on the run? Belichick likes to take the offensive team's best weapon away and make you play left-handed, he calls it, okay? It's a basketball analogy, but it fits. How are they going to neutralize him? Are they going to take the run away from him? Are they going to make, are they going to play zone defensively? I mean, you would think that the book on it, and when I've been listening to all the talking heads, they said that Belichick is going to make this kid beat him with his arm.
That's really what you have to do at this point. Not that he's not an accurate passer, because he is, but I don't think he's as accurate as he could be.
Sure.
You know what
there's
I mean?
There's room to grow there.
Absolutely.
And you're worried about his ability to run the ball. Does he run for 100 yards today?
I don't think he runs for 100 yards today, Mike. No.
Now the athleticism of the linebackers and the D-backs, the Patriots linebackers and defensive backs are playing as well as anybody in the National Football League have in a long, long, long time. Lots of athleticism, lots of talent there, okay? How does that athleticism and the fact, it's essentially strength on strength.
Yes.
And it's what they call it, ones-on-ones in football. So the Patriots if any team can, slow this kid down, the Patriots are built to do it, right?
Yes, they are.
How good are the defensive backs from the Patriots? I mean, are we? You're a Giant fan,
Yep.
okay? But you're a football guy. Is this defense and the D-backs? I mean, people are talking about the '86 Bears. Slow down. They're not as good.
No.
But I said that team was the greatest defense I've ever seen. But this Patriots defense may be at the linebacker positions in the Sixers a little bit more athletic. I don't think they're as physical. They don't have that 46 blitz, ripped, that mentality. But I think they're super, super athletic. And that's, one of the reasons why, I think the Patriots are going to win this football game. Yeah, I think if they maybe were built differently, then I'd say no. But I think that Jackson, in order for Baltimore to win, Jackson has to play great. And it's going to be difficult to play great with those D-backs and those linebackers running around. I mean, that's my opinion. Let me ask you a question, Ryan. Do you blitz this kid? Do you change coverages on him? I mean, do you keep him guessing? Well, I mean, what's the game plan?
You're definitely changing coverages, and you're definitely blitzing them, and you're definitely keeping them guessing. I think that's one of the biggest advantages of Belichick defense. You never know what's coming. You don't know. You're gonna think you have something wide open, and all of a sudden there's a linebacker there who shouldn't have been there. You got to put pressure on them. You also got to have a spy there to keep them in the pocket.
Who will that be? Jamie Collins, Van Noy?
I think it's going to be a group effort. I think it's going to be different all the time, and I think it's going to be a big task to keep him in the pocket and contain him.
And I'll tell you what, they said in Las Vegas, this is going to be the most gambled on game of the NFL season so far in Week 9. The Las Vegas insiders, and let's get this straight. Nobody does it better than Las Vegas in the sports books out there. Patriots started a 6.5-point favorite, but now it's down to 3.5. A 3-point swing is big in this league, okay? So the smart money went on the Ravens getting 6.5 when the line opened up. We'll see how that changes and how maybe some of the late money coming may affect the line. But I am the Hurricane with my man, the QB, Ryan Walsh. We are my man, James Capra, on the wheels of steel. We are at the world-famous Foxy Lady Football Sunday tickets. Great place to have a private party. Great place to come down and watch the sports. We're going to be here with the Celtics. We're going to be here with the Bruins. We're going to be here for the whole football season, UFC fights, boxing, the world-famous Foxy Lady, the new sports lounge. Come down and check it out. We'll be back right after this.
Another summer has passed, and once again your dream of having a pool in your backyard has come and gone. Right now is the time to make sure it doesn't happen again. Call Apollo Pools and Spas now and lock your date in for the pool you have always wanted, for you, your family, and friends to enjoy. Don't wait another minute. Call Matt Collins at Apollo Pools and Spas at 508-923-7381. 508-923-7381. Apollo Pools and Spas is located on Route 44, Lakeville, Mass. In today's day and age, security isn't a luxury, it's a must. That's why it's time you call Total Security Technology. Whether you're protecting your house from a break-in or package poachers, or protecting your business from vandals or thieves, Total Security Technology will help prevent the crime from happening or catch the criminal in the act with their state-of-the-art security system. Call the area's foremost security expert, Scott Bazinet, at Total Security Technology for a consult. Call Scott at 401-297-7982. That's 401-297-7982. Quality counts at Highland Fence. Highland Fence has been keeping neighbors friendly and protecting your businesses for 31 years. That's 31 years of serving Southeastern Mass and Rhode Island. Whether it's residential or commercial, Highland Fence's reputation is second to none. Remember, quality counts at Highland Fence. Call Highland Fence at 508-678-4650. 508-678-4650.
Life around here can be hard. Money's tight, unemployment's high, and sometimes opportunity seems too far away. You work hard and often. At times, you might not have the time or the energy to fight. The insurance companies in corporate America have endless resources and their pockets are full, and they don't fight fair. That's why when it comes to your legal matters, you need someone who's fought them and won over and over again. Someone who's going to take it personally, not get intimidated, not get bullied or pushed around for an early or unjust settlement. My record is proven. The results are clear. Let me and my firm fight for you when you need it most.
At Excel Recycling, we want to turn your trash into cash today. That's right, cash money immediately for your old appliances, old automobiles, metal wire, and scrap salvage. Excel has 3 locations in the South Coast. 17 Hill Road in New Bedford, 37 Charlotte White Road in Westport, and 15 Ridge Hill Road in Asona. Nobody will pay you more than Excel. At Excel Recycling, we want to turn your trash into cash. Come see us again at 17 Hill Road in New Bedford, 37 Charlotte White Road in Westport, and 15 Ridge Hill Road in Asona.
KB Glass Company can cover all your needs. Commercial, residential, storefronts, glass replacements, custom showers, and mirrors. Whether it's for your business or your home, KB Glass is your one-stop shop for all your glass needs. Call KB Glass at 508-677-7179 or 401-639-2716.
It's football Sunday here, and they made a huge commitment to turning this downstairs lounge into a great place to watch games. One thing about here, from the free steaks on Monday Night Football, the steak fry, to the soft tacos that they serve during the day, okay, to the food that they'll put out here today to watch a game. They're always feeding you here, okay? And the food is always, always good. I'm telling you right now, when I come up to talk business during the week, from time to time, okay, I always jump in on some of those soft tacos, man. Unbelievable. And they have the guy cooking right there. Freshly cut, tomatoes, lettuce, the cheeses, the steak, the chicken, the shrimp. It's all right there, man. I'm telling you right now, they do a great job. They do a great, great, great job here. Okay, there's a NFL football game at 9:30 in England. Let me ask you a question. Do the players really want to be there? Are they enjoying that experience, or is it a chore? I believe it's a chore to them and a bore for them to go over. England has football already, folks, okay? And they do it better than anybody. But we call it soccer. Over there, they play football. Man City, Man U, Liverpool, a big-time sports league with big-time stars. Is the NFL going to move to England? I mean, why this? I understand to stimulate the international market a little bit, but it's got to suck. And you got to give up a home game. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, I could see 1 or 2 games, but how many games have we played over there already? I mean, and it's going to be a disadvantage, okay? Coming from England, going over there and playing, new time, new start, your body gets used to it. Athletes are creatures of habit, and I don't think that they enjoy going over there.
No, I don't either. I think between the travel, the time zone change, like you said, giving up a home game, I just think it's more work than it is worth.
Sure. And Jacksonville and Houston are playing there, and what's the score right now? We have.
Last I saw, Houston was up 19-3.
So the beat goes on for Houston. The bad news is J.J. Watt's hurt again. How does, when you look in the AFC, there's a handful of teams that the Patriots may see. Houston is one of them. We've had success against them. How bad of an impact is them losing J.J. Watt?
J.J. Watt's huge. J.J. Watt is a game changer. Between disrupting the pass game, stopping the run game.
Former NFL MVP, am I correct?
Absolutely. Between double teams on blocks, he is a game changer, and without him, it's going to take its toll. Plus, they gave up Jadeveon Clowney at the other defensive end position last year. I think it's a big hit for them.
It surely is, and this is kind of Watt's career as great as it's been. The injuries have to start to come into the conversation for sure. Next game up on the docket, we got Washington at Buffalo. Buffalo is -10. And if the Bills want to be taken seriously, they need to get this W. Who do you like? Washington at Buffalo, Buffalo -10.
I like Buffalo to win, but I like Washington to cover. I think that's a big spread for the NFL. And I think Washington will win the game. I mean, Washington will cover the spread, but Buffalo is going to win the game.
10 points is a lot of points to give any NFL team, and I'm not sure the Bills have earned the right to give a team 10 points. Have they made big-time improvements? Without question. Is their defense solid? Absolutely. I think they get the right people in the right places. I just think they may be a couple years away. I'm going to go with the Redskins there. Tennessee at Carolina. Carolina -4.5. To Cam or not to Cam? What do you do if you are the Panthers and Cam Newton?
I still think you run with Allen. I don't think Cam's coming back. And I like.
You think Cam's run is done in Carolina?
I don't think his run is done in Carolina, but I think you go with a hot hand right now.
Tennessee at Carolina. Carolina's -4.5. Who do you like?
I like Carolina.
You like Carolina?
Yeah.
I like Carolina as well. One of the most exciting players in the National Football League is McCaffrey. The man is white lightning, man. Check him out. Also, the linebacker, Keegley. From BC.
BC, yep.
He's the real deal as well. The Bears are going to Philly, two rock'em sock'em towns, Chicago and Philadelphia, going out at the city of brotherly love. I think not, but the Phillies are -3.5. -3.5 versus the Bears. Trubinsky versus Wentz, the tale of two young quarterbacks. One quarterback seemed to go in one direction, the other in the other. Who do you like in this one and why?
I like Philly. I think Wentz is a really good quarterback. I think he's playing a lot better than Trubisky has been, and I think he is going to be huge to their success today.
Yeah, I'm not betting on Mitch Trubinsky. He is not the answer. Okay, I don't think that the Bears have a quarterback ready to go in Philly. And when it's a big game for Philadelphia, I like Philadelphia minus the points as well. Vikings at KC. Can the Chiefs win without Mahomes? It's going to be interesting. They're going to have to. Okay? But the Vikings are a 3.5-point favorite, right?
5.5.
5.5-point favorite going into Arrowhead. Arrowhead, one of the true home field advantages in the National Football League. But the Vegas insiders have the Vikings 5.5. Who do you like in this one?
I like Minnesota to win, but I like Kansas City to cover.
Really? So you think it's going to be a barn burner?
Yes.
That's interesting. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna go with Minnesota in this one. Okay. I just see Minnesota's playing well, and I don't see a backup quarterback being effective against that defense. So I'm gonna go with the Vikings there. Jets at Miami. At first line was 6.5. Now it's dropped. How the Jets can be giving anybody 6.5 points. I mean, it blows my mind. What also blows my mind is this. You have the New York Football Jets, Joe Namath Jets, the Sack Exchange Jets, okay? In one of the greatest cities in the world, okay, literally in the world, and a football team that's worth billions and billions of dollars. How the hell are you going to hire somebody who was fired by the Miami Dolphins a year before? Nationwide search my ass. Go grab somebody like Lincoln Kennedy. Go grab somebody. Think out of the box. The same retread of coaches. I mean, okay, he's not good enough to win in Miami. What the hell thinks he's gonna be good enough to win in New York? I don't know the man. I have nothing against him, but the last thing I'm gonna do is take my division rival sloppy seconds when you guys just fired him. Doesn't make sense to me. I'm taking Minnie and Ryan Fitzpatrick, one of my favorite players in the National Football League. I'm taking them plus the points.
Yeah, I like Miami too. I think Fitzpatrick's a great quarterback. He's not going to do anything to lose the game for you. That's for sure. He's going to keep you in games. So I like Miami.
You see how many kids that dude has?
No, how many?
It's like a tribe. I think it's like 6, 7 kids, like a tribe. Harvard graduate.
Yep.
Sure. So that's interesting game as well. Next up is Indy versus Pittsburgh. This one is a pick 'em. Okay. I like Frank Reich. I like Mike Tomlin. Okay. But the difference in this game, as it is often, will be the quarterback play. I do not like they came back to beat the Dolphins, but the kid from Oklahoma State isn't ready yet. I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts in a slugfest and Jacoby Brissett being the difference. And what an amazing, amazing story, okay? And it all starts with the Patriots and Tom Brady's backups, okay? Garoppolo's undefeated, Brady's undefeated, and Jacoby Brissett has 2 losses. Now, put this into context. When Andrew Luck went down for the season, people wrote the Colts off. Nobody in a million years thought they were going to be able to play this well without Andrew Luck. Well, guess what? You got a steal in Jacoby Brissett from the New England Patriots. He's got leadership. He's athletic enough. He's disciplined enough. He's got them winning. I think Indy wins today in a slugfest, and the quarterback play will be the difference.
I agree with that. I think Jacoby Brissett's been playing real well. He struggled the first week of the season, but he's really come on and he's played well as of late. Especially for a pick'em or Pittsburgh, given one, I like Indy all day long.
Talk about the dynamic of a backup quarterback, okay, who's had some success as a backup, translating that into an everyday starter and a guy who can win football games in the National Football League. Is it difficult? I mean, how long does it take you?
I mean, I don't know about how long it takes you, but you know what they say is that the backup quarterback is the most loved player on the team every year. So
unless you're in New England.
Yeah, no kidding.
Or Green Bay.
You practice every week and you prepare as if you're the starter, and usually you don't have to play at all. But I mean, it's a different ballgame between being a backup and being a starter in the NFL. I'm just not sure Mason Rudolph's the guy in Pittsburgh. I know you get concussion 2 weeks ago. We'll see how.
I like the kid from Sanford. When that quarterback them against the Chargers.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, I mean, put it this way. Rudolph won a game, and he did bounce back, and I'll give him a little credit. But he almost single-handedly blew that game for them in the first half. Pick 6 right away, multiple interceptions, looked shook in the pocket. I like the kid who played for him against San Diego. I thought he was confident. I thought that he was a gamer a little bit. But obviously, Mike Tomlin, he must have some money in this kid Rudolph. They're going to see what they get. And I'm not sure how you evaluate that guy. I mean, do you like him because he came back to win a game, or are you nervous? I think that they're nervous about it. I'm going with Indy because of it. Detroit, the Lions against the Oakland Raiders. Matt Stafford, the fastest quarterback to 40,000 yards. How did we miss that? That's an unbelievably impressive stat. When I heard it, I found it hard to believe. But here's a guy that hasn't had the best resources, isn't playing in the best town, okay, to get to 40,000 yards. faster than anybody has. That's a tremendous comment. Are you a fan of Matt Stafford?
Yeah, I've always been a fan of Matthew Stafford. I just think the reason that it hasn't been as big of a deal is because there's a lack of success.
Sure.
The NFL is all about winning games. The quarterback position is all about winning games and winning championships. I don't even know if Matthew Stafford's won a playoff game. I don't think he has.
Sure. Is it his fault or is it his organization's fault?
I think it's everybody's fault.
Okay. Well, that's it. And you know what I don't understand about? Do you play fantasy football?
Not anymore. Not anymore.
I don't either. Okay. I don't know. But I always said to the people who do, why don't you tweak your league? And how come the quarterback doesn't get any points for winning the game?
Well, because the team wins the game, not the quarterback.
Really?
Yeah.
In the NFL, you think you don't think it's QB dominant? No?
I think the league is quarterback dominant, but I don't think the outcome of the game. I think defense really plays a huge part. Obviously, if you let up a ton of points, it's tough to beat any team. So I think that's the big thing on getting points. You'd have to give it to everybody. If a guy scores a game-winning touchdown, then what? He gets the point.
No, but his stewardship, his game management is more important. He's got the ball in his hands more than anybody else. I think you give him points. Fantasy football whack jobs think I'm crazy.
Maybe QB rating depends on you get bonus
all right.
points for QB rating.
Yeah. Here we go. We want to change a multi-billion-dollar industry in fantasy football in one day.
That's it.
I am Hurricane. We are live from the world-famous Foxy Lady. It is Football Sunday. Come down, check it out. VIP tables want to reserve it. Great place to have a party. Great place to have an event. Okay. It's happening down in the sports lounge at the Foxy Lady. Open it up at 1 o'clock. We're getting you started. The world-famous Foxy Lady will be back right after this. Good job. Good.
Party Dress Express is your one-stop shop for a dress for any occasion. Whether it's a prom, a graduation, a special night on the town, or your wedding. Party Dress Express has over 15,000 dresses in stock and prices to fit any budget. Party Dress Express is located at the Tower Mill, 657 Quarry Street in Fall River, Mass. Open 7 days a week. Call Party Dress Express at 508-677-1575. That's 508-677-1575. Do you want to feel radiant, beautiful, and confident? Do you want to feel 10 years younger? Come to Spa Number 5, the Face Fox, located at 580 Wood Street in Bristol, Rhode Island. From Botox fillers to laser fillers and top-of-the-line skincare, Spa Number 5 has all you need to feel beautiful again. Go to spa-5.com or visit us at 580 Wood Street in Bristol, Rhode Island. Take advantage of all our fall specials happening now. Spa Number 5, the Face Fox.
Are you ready for some football? Join the Troy City Titans on Saturday, October 12th at 7:30 p.m. at Mac Aldrich Field on the campus of Durfee High School for their final home game of the season against their arch rival, the Middleborough Cobras. You can also enter our raffle for a chance to win a 2012 Nissan Titan truck sponsored by 24autogroup.com. Raffle tickets are available for the rest of this month. The winning ticket will be drawn at this game. Raffle tickets are $25 and available by calling 774-955-7111. The Troy City Titans. Be there!
Welcome back to the Foxy Lady. We're here getting you started every Sunday. I don't know if we've been benched or demoted to AAA, but we're going to be here before the doors open for the following Sundays. But we're going to have a party. Now, let me ask you a question. You're from New Bedford. I'm from Fall River. You guys call Fall River Durfee. You know that it's Fall River, and you guys are New Bedford. Now, could we have a party down here, let's say for our friends that are Cowboy fans or Pats fans for a big game, and could we stay safe with each other, Can the building stay safe from us? Some of the guys you were talking about coming up here, I had to give it the old, no, nice. Let me tell you, half of my friends, I'm not telling them to come up here. We got a lot of money. This is business. But we're going to do it. I'm not sure if it's going to be a football or a Celtics game. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but we're going to do it big in here one night. But let me congratulate you on your sobriety, my man. That's
Thank you,
awesome.
buddy. I appreciate
it. Awesome. You look good. You're sharp at attack, and that's great. Now, being in a place like this with 25 of your friends from New Bedford, after you do the show, with beautiful women walking around, but there are rules to downstairs. They're not really allowed to approach you. You got to ask them. It's not the hustle that's not happening down here. This is sports centric, and James, my man James, will tell you that. This is your first time here. You'll say the same thing. It's about the sports down here, and any good business has to find ways to get better and diversify. And I think this is a good move, certainly. But would that being an environment like that, would that make you itchy?
Nah, I've been in the bar business and the nightclub business for a long time, so being around it doesn't affect me like that. I've worked, like I said, in the bar business and the nightclub business for over 15 years.
Sure. So it doesn't bother you?
No.
My brother would say to that, right?
What's that?
You're nuts. Tampa Bay at Seattle, 5.5. People are talking about Russell Wilson being the MVP. I'm not so sure about that. Tampa Bay, what are you going to get with Jameis Winston? You're going to get a big game or you're not? But Mike Evans is the real deal. Can they go up to Seattle and win a football game? They're getting 5.5 points. Who do you like here and why, Ryan?
I like Seattle. I think Seattle's the toughest place to play in the NFL. Not to mention they're traveling from
now that's a
3,500 miles away.
serious flight. Probably aside from the Dolphins, right? Probably the longest flight in the NFL.
Yeah, I would have to say so.
Wow, that's a great point. So they say the travel is tough to do. These guys travel luxury, but it's still initial. So you like Seattle on that one. The Browns and the Broncos. Let me ask you a question. Are you tired of Baker Mayfield yet?
No. Nope.
Well, tell me why. Because I'm getting a little tired of him, man. He don't need to be worried about what the Giants quarterback's doing and what they're saying about him. He needs to keep his mouth shut, okay, and play at a high level more consistently until he starts running his mouth.
I just think that's Baker Mayfield. I think that's who he is. I don't think anybody wants to change him. Now, granted, you want more success on the football field because that's what it all comes down to. But I don't think you change who the person is,
Is he more like Russell Wilson or more like Johnny Football, Johnny Manziel? Who is he closer to?
I think right now he's in the middle. I think he has.
Ryan, this is talk radio, baby. The middle ain't the safe lane.
I hear you. I think he talks the game like he's more like Johnny Football, but I think the more time that he has with his receivers, the more time that he puts in, I think the better he will get. I think he will be a good NFL quarterback.
You think the franchise will fail him?
I think the Browns franchise has failed pretty much everybody that's ever gone there.
True. Now, for a young quarterback, do you want a strong personality like Jarvis Landry and, more importantly, Odell Beckham being in his ear, that literal pressure and then the underlying pressures of the personalities? They're not winning. That can't be easy for that kid.
No. I think every single great wide receiver
has a little bit of asshole in him.
Has a lot of asshole in him. Has a lot.
Hey, we can swear we're online, and it was in a proper context. Why? Why is that position have so many crazy, whacked out, selfish cats playing that position?
Because the wide receiver position is a selfish position. You're out there by yourself.
Sure.
It all reflects on how many catches, how many touchdowns, how many yards you have. It's all on you. Granted, the quarterback has to throw you the ball, but it's all on you. You are out there by yourself.
You're on an island.
That's it, and it's one-on-one.
Have you ever had a wide receiver who didn't want more touches? What would your wide receivers say to you?
They wanted the ball every play.
And what did you say to them?
Whoever's open is going to get it.
That's funny. Does it work that way, or do you have a favorite? I know in basketball, I want to get the ball to this guy and that guy first. Like Charles Barkley says, if you're open, it's for a reason.
Yep.
Okay? Does every quarterback have that guy that's like his blanket?
They have the guy that they trust the most, that they know no matter what, he's either going to be open or he's going to go get the ball or not let it get picked off. Every quarterback has their favorite. Every single quarterback has their favorite.
Browns or Broncos? Who you going with?
I like the Broncos catching the points.
The 1 point?
It's actually up to 4.
Really?
Yep.
I'm going to go with the Browns. The last time, I'm going with the Browns. Freddie Kitchen looks like he belongs in a dog pound. Not in a silent. You check that fool out yet?
No.
I like him.
Nope.
He has a he reminds me of the coach from LSU. There's no jag, no bullshit. I like him. But he's got to be a little more presentable. That's what I'm saying. From a person who is grossly unpresentable. That's the hypocrisy of radio. Yep, that's me. Green Bay at San Diego. This will be a home game for the Cheeseheads. And I'm going to tell you something right now. You like San Diego? I'm not too crazy about it, okay? La Jolla Cove, nah. Okay? Give me San Francisco any day. But do the Chargers deserve a franchise? Okay? Every time they play the Steelers, the Pats, the Packers, there's more fans there. It is a destination city for NFL fans. They're not going to go to Minnesota. They're not going to go to Detroit. They're probably not going to go to Chicago. But they're going to go to San Diego. They're going to go to Dallas. They're going to go to Miami. Okay? This will be a home game for the Packers. Okay? The Packers are -4. San Diego season essentially over. But Phillip Rivers still good enough to beat anybody on any given day. Packers -4. Who do you like?
I like Green Bay. I think Aaron Rodgers, the best quarterback in the league right now.
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay. When everything is going good, Aaron Rodgers is that shiny little Cadillac, looking better than everybody else. But when it starts getting a little colder, and guys start going down with injuries, and you have to do more with less, I'm going with my man Tom Brady. So in one football game, you're going with Rodgers over Brady.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I just think he's a better overall quarterback. The running threat is there, even though he doesn't run like he used to. The running threat is still there. He's more accurate, I think, than any quarterback that we've seen in a long time.
I agree. Yeah, absolutely. He's a more versatile. He's got a better arm. He throws the ball unbelievably, actually, when things are going well. So let me ask you a question. Aaron Rodgers has had more to work with than the New England Patriots. Tom Brady has, offensively. Okay, how come he's got 1 ring and not 6?
Between injuries, I don't think the defense has been built as well over the years.
Sure.
Like I said, I think it's a combination of things. I think between injuries and defense, and also I'm sure a little bit has to do with coaching. I think Belichick and those guys have a huge advantage when it comes to coaching. I think it's a combination of those things.
I thought McCarthy was a lightweight. So in one game, Super Bowl game, you're going to pick Rodgers to beat Tom Brady and outperform Tom Brady.
Yes.
I'm speechless, ladies and gentlemen. I mean,
that's a first.
I do not know what the man has to do. What is left for the man to do? So Aaron Rodgers leads that comeback against the Falcons down 24-3. Or is he going to be pouting, yelling at his coach? What's he going to do? So he's going to make that comeback.
He might not be in that situation.
He brought you A game today, Ryan. I'll give you that. Pats versus the Ravens. You picking Jackson against Brady too? And a reminder, the world know it. My man is a Giant fan. Okay? Pats, Ravens, 3.5.
I like New England. I think they are going to do a couple things to Jackson to get some turnovers, to keep him inside the pocket. I think the defense steps up big, and I like New England.
Okay. I like New England as well, too. Tom Brady has the best game of the season. The Pats march through Baltimore like Sherman marched through Atlanta. They're going to burn the city down, okay? Donald Trump's going to have a smile on his face, okay? And we're going to go in there and we're going to take no prisoners. And we're going to destroy the Baltimore Ravens. And Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman and Ryan Walsh and all the Brady haters out there, okay? They're going to be scratching their head Monday morning saying, what did we just see? Nobody comes to play on the road with a chip on their shoulder like the Patriots. Okay? This is the perfect game at the perfect time. Even though they are 8-0. Even though they are 6-time Super Bowl champion. People in the media, people on the NFL smell a weakness. Whether it's the lack of wideouts, whether it's the offensive line, they smell blood in the Patriots. But you know something? You know what hunters do to catch bears and deer? They sent out a scent, okay? And the fools follow it. And then all of a sudden, what? You're done. Trust and believe the New England Patriots will come to play today, okay? And they will hammer the Baltimore Ravens. They will hammer the Baltimore Ravens in this game. I am the Hurricane. We are live. James, what's going down, bro? No back rubs today. No back rubs. We're waiting on the chicken wings. We were at the world famous Foxy Lady. Are we done?
Yeah, it's been an hour.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, Jack. I am Hurricane. Come on down. Sunday ticket. Call them up. Make reservations. Get down here. We're doing it big at the Foxy Lady. Peace.